was just what being in the Gambia and Sanyang provided.
Not comparable. It's much more nice. Yes, it's
Comparable, really.
different, but it depends on what you're looking for. I'm more looking for a quiet place and to relax or to enjoy the nature and yeah, not the crowd. But if you're looking for the crowd, then of course Senegamba is meant
available. On a retreat in the Smiling Coast from Holland, Tino is having the time of his life with his friends, some of whom are just discovering the Paradise Beach and amusements replete in Sanyang for the first time. Monega, who is from Holland, is also on her first ever visit to the Smiling Coast. Why is Sanyang so special?
Well, we are sitting now meeting on the beach. We are fishing here, we're drinking, we have a nice time with the family, we can eat at the beautiful restaurant there. It's perfect, perfect.
The coast is great for fishing and water sports, which is why Tino is certain that he was going to make a catch before the day ends. Have you caught any fish?
No, but we will catch them. Yeah, and the restaurant they say we will cook it for you. So that is the perfect way to make fish.
And about the fishing, you're taking your time about it. But you will eventually catch one big fish.
Of course, but not too quickly. I must finish my beer slowly, slowly. It will come, it will come.
Really?
Yeah.
Wonderful. A rather innovative entrepreneur, Lamin Jede Jawla, is the man behind this thriving initiative. Now we're here with Lamin Jede Jawla at the Rainbow Paradise Beach Bar. Yes, he's the proprietor of this beach bar, which is currently full to the peak. I mean, customers everywhere. Does this happen always?
Occasionally, yes, especially now that we are in the peak of the tourist season.
So you experience a full house every day?
No, not actually, but sometimes we have a good day.
And business is good?
I would say business is picking up and steady as at now. Yeah, thanks to the Secretary of State and the head of the country, His Excellency Professor Alaji Aya AJ Jame. Thanks to their effort, their dynamic effort towards advertising the Gambia abroad, we think this year we are heading for a good season. Yeah.
Great efforts been done by authorities to raise the industry's profile.
We have appreciated their effort. It's in the rumor that we will have tourists more than what we have been getting 10 years ago.
Now, if you are given a prediction of that nature, how are you preparing for it?
Our preparation is not only to make profit, but also to bring on board our sisters and brothers who are in the street looking for professions, looking for skills. That's our main preparation. But of course, in the process, yes, we are expecting, if there is good business, we want to make the business, do the business, make the profit, put that profit back into the business for a better Gambia.
That's important because tourism is the greatest employer in the Gambia. But I want to talk about the fact that a lot of people think that you're quite lucky to be situated here in the hub, in the middle of the Paradise Beach. I mean, you have the Osprey, the Kabokoto, and now this is the Rainbow. And okay, a few guests I spoke to told me about the, strategic location of this beach bar. The fact that they can fish and enjoy many attractions at the same time, have a restaurant and eating place very close by. Now, did you choose this? Delivery.
Yes, for any business, location is a primary priority. But other priorities include you have to be trained, you have to be dedicated, you have to be honest in your business. Those are some of the factors I would say would contribute, because all this, I am a server. I give customers what I can do. I give them products that I can create to make them thinking that they will be happy with those products. But at the same time, whatever you do for the customers, they know it better than you. And most of the time, for me, it's not only the location, but I talk to my customers individually. Every customer that comes here, I try to talk to them individually to hear their views about what we do,
I was really surprised. Some of them know you. They said, Jaula can do anything for you.
Beach bars and local seaside resorts have become the most appealing outlook of the tourism industry, according to Mark at the Kabakota Beach Bar. People don't just want to sit in hotels and around pool sites anymore. Vacations today are much about the outdoors and attractions, according to Mark, who told the expedition he thinks the tourist season is just too short.
Compared to anywhere in Europe, it is cheap. And personally, I don't think Gambia is promoted enough. Yeah, and also I think your season's very short, where it could be actually extended by a month or so. Yeah, so instead of ending in the end of April, you could actually end it the end of May. You get another month for tourists.
Echo is a word well admired by Keba Abujang, the proprietor of the Jungle Paradise Beach Bar and Lodge. The owner of the beautiful seaside resort believes more participation by locals is required to boost up the gains of the industry. We have to be at the wheel of the industry in order to effectively exploit and harness our local endowments, Bojang told the expedition.
You know, it's humanity. Gambians are very nice. People are really nice. The weather is favorable, but we have limited product. If you go to arts markets from Brikama to Bakau, you see almost the same thing there. So that it's not there. The creativeness is lacking, so and then we want to see something different all the time.
So you think we should sell more of our culture and tradition?
Our tradition, something that is indigenous Gambian, something that is Gambian, so that people, when they go back, they can have something that will depict the culture, the lifestyle of the people of this country. You know, and I think our culture is something been forgotten about.
One thing he has learned whilst running a beach bar is the popularity of the local cuisine. We have to increasingly sell and rely on our cultures and values. This is our best appeal, Bojang revealed.
Hiding into these rocks normally, which is...
Speaking of sharks, I want to ask you, I saw a few tourists, and in fact I spoke to them fishing, and they told me that they haven't caught any fish yet, but do we have fish here?
They do have a good catch, and sometimes I have tourists here fishing until late night. Yeah, but what we don't see often is shark. They have a lot of tilapias, a lot of catfish, a lot of butterfish, you know, ladyfish. There are plenty of them. Snappers, they do have a good catch, you know.
Yeah, speaking of fish, what about the local cuisine? How do you manage it? Is it entirely local, or do you mix it with?
Well, we do have a few continental foods, you know. The fact that a lot of people come from different backgrounds, they wouldn't be comfortable with only what is local. You have to give them what they're used to also, depending what they like. But mainly seafoods is our main dishes here. You know, seafood, mixed seafood, you know, fish, you know, lobsters, shrimps, prawns. These are our major dishes. We also have a local dish attached to this, for our own, to introduce our own local dishes.
I realize it's particularly, loved by the guests. Particularly popular.
Yes, I think is something Gambia is also very much known for, not only the guests. I love it very much, and I'm sure you do as well. So tourists hear about it. You know, people are curious. When they hear a lot been talked about something, they want to find out, wow, what is this? And Domoda is one of very famous Gambian dishes for even Gambians. Sanyang, if you look at it, it's not only the cleanliness by our own efforts, because it's one of the major tourist attractions in the country generally, and the beaches are beautiful not only because they are clean, but we also have a flat sea. You could see it's very, very safe for tourists or anybody to swim, even those who cannot.
It's very calm.
Very calm one, not very heavy currents, you know, and it's flat. You can walk until you get drowned, you know what I mean? So much of the beaches around you see them are kind of steep ones, you know, and once you try to swim in, it creates problem. If you don't know, you can easily get drowned, especially if you are not good at it. The second,
it's very ideal for swimming.
Very ideal for swimming, especially for tourists, and you have not many rocks in the sea. If you go to the other part there, as you can see there, you could see rocks coming out. But then all this area you could see is almost free of rocks, and therefore very secured, safe. And then sharks are hiding into these rocks normally, which is...
Speaking of sharks, I want to ask you, I saw a few tourists, and in fact I spoke to them fishing, and they told me that they haven't caught any fish yet. But do we have fish here?
They do have a good catching. Sometimes I have tourists here fishing until late night. Yeah, but what we don't see often is shark. They have a lot of